In today's video, I'll be sharing with you how to produce Nigerian Akamu from scratch. In Nigeria, Akamu is also known as Ogi, Pap, or Kamu. This is Obi Kitchen, and you're welcome to my channel. Today, I will also be showing you how to properly wash and destone your grains before using them for Akamu. If you're interested in this recipe, stay tuned and let's get straight into the video. I'll be using two types of grains for this recipe, yellow corn and millet. The first thing I'll be doing is to measure out my yellow corn. Yellow corn is rich in potassium and supplies energy. I'll be selecting out the dirt, chaffs, and stones out of the yellow corn before washing them. Then I'll be going ahead to measure out the millet too. Millet is a gluten-free grain that is very rich in protein and fiber. After measuring it out, I'll be showing you how to properly wash and destone your millet. Millet is difficult to select because they are very tiny grains. I'll be transferring the millet into a bowl, adding enough water to cover the grain. Then you will notice, after adding the water, you will notice the chaff all float on top of the water. To remove the chaffs floating on top, I'll be using my small sieve to scoop them all out. I'll be scooping them gradually until I'm done. Then I'll go ahead and wash the millet, giving it a good scrub to remove dirt. After washing, some more chaffs will float on top. I will then use the sieve again and scoop it out. Then transfer the washed millet into another bowl. Let me pour this water away and get a fresh one. New water. Here I'll be showing you the dirt settled at the bottom of the bowl. You will notice, pay attention, you will notice sand settlement. This is the only way, the only formula, the only way you can wash your millet and get off all the sands, remove all the sands and stones. You will get a millet sand free. You can see the sand, look at it, look at them. When washing, just add enough water. When you get to the bottom of the grain or the bottom of the bowl, just keep shaking it gently until you separate the grains from the sand. That's it. I'll be washing it a second time now, giving it a good scrub, then transfer into another bowl. I'll be using the same washing method again, shaking it gently to separate the grains from the sand. Let's see if there's remaining sand left in this grain. There's sand left in the millet. Can you see? Look at it. See the remaining sand from the millet. This is just the perfect way to get clean grains for your Akamu. Time to wash the yellow corn. The yellow corn is a bigger grain. It is not that difficult to wash. So I'll be adding some more water. You can see as I'm shaking it, the chaff from the corn is floating on top the same way I scooped the millet is what I will do to the corn also. But this one does not have much chaff. So what I'll be doing mostly is to scrub and give the yellow corn a good wash. It is important you wash your grains properly if you desire a clean and healthy Akamu. So after washing, I'll be transferring the corn into another bowl. After this, I'll be giving it a second wash. making sure the grains are clean and neat enough before soaking. Akamu production is usually made with dried grains and not fresh ones. You can make akamu with any grain of your choice. You can make with white corn, guinea corn, sorghum. You can produce akamu with millet, any grain of your choice. It's okay. After washing, the next thing I'll be doing is to soak the grains. To soak your grains, you'll be needing a deep container, a size that is big and spacious enough to contain your grains. I have a bucket here. I've added my millet into the bucket. Here, I'm going in with the yellow corn. I'll be soaking the corn and the millet for 3 days with enough water to soften, soak up, and ferment. While your grain is soaking for 3 days and fermenting, remember to change the water daily. I'll be adding more water into the bucket now, enough to cover your grains properly. And after 3 days, this is what we have. Our grains are well soaked, softened, and fermented. I will go ahead now, wash it properly with clean water and take to the mill. If you have a strong blender that is good enough to do the job, go ahead, use your blender at home to blend your grains. Before blending, I'll be adding some spices for more nutrition and flavor. I added fresh ginger, dried chili pepper, cloves, and oda to spice it up. I'll be blending into a smooth akamu paste. And after blending, this is what we have. Smooth akamu paste. The next thing I'll be doing is to separate the chaff from the real smooth paste. And this brings us to the next step, which is sifting the akamu. And to sift the akamu, I'll be using a clean pot here and a cheesecloth. I'll be covering the pot with the cheesecloth, then secure the cheesecloth with a rope under. Nigerian Akamu has a special slight sour taste because of this fermentation process. You'll be needing a lot of clean water for this process. A bowl and a smaller bowl. A bigger bowl with water and a smaller bowl. I will be scooping some akamu paste into the cheesecloth, then add some water and use my whisk to stir until the chaff separates from the smooth akamu paste. I'll be showing you the two methods I use to sieve my akamu. This is the first method, which I am using the whisk. The second method, I'll be using my bare hands. So let's do it again. Scoop the paste. Add some clean water. And with the whisk, you stir to separate the chaff from the smooth paste. The smooth akamu paste will be going into the pot and the chaff will stay on the cheesecloth. As you sift and you notice your chaff starts coming together like this, just add a little more water and be ready to remove the chaff. Use the wooden spoon to give it a gentle press. Whether you're using your hands or the spoon, you give it a gentle press to remove the rest of the smooth akamu from it. Once it starts gumming together, the chaff is ready to be removed from the cheesecloth. You can see how it's sticking together. There is no more akamu in it. So remove this chaff. I'll be removing it, then pour another paste. You can see it's sticking together. The next one I'll be scooping now. I'll be using my hand to show you how you can use your hands. Clean hands. Washed and clean. I washed my hands thoroughly, perfectly clean before doing this. So you can use your hands to sift your akamu. Adding some clean water gradually, you sift the same way until the chaff comes together. Akamu is a popular Nigerian breakfast cereal and also enjoyed in other West African countries. As the chaff is coming together, I'll be using my hand, my palm, to give it a gentle press, pressing out any excess water left in the chaff. After sifting, I'll be transferring the liquid from the pot into a clean bowl. After that, this is what we have. It has settled. I'll be giving it a mix, then transfer into a cheesecloth, double cheesecloth. But before that, here is the chaff that I got from the whole sifting. This chaff is equally useful. Akamu chaff can be used to make swallow and also can be used to feed livestock. Here, the liquid in the bowl has settled. The akamu has settled down and we have a clearer water on top. Now I'll be separating the water from the akamu, from the smooth akamu paste. This water is called akamu water. It is also known as omiogi or mmiri akamu. I will go ahead, use my wooden spoon to stir the main akamu paste. You can see how it is. I'll be stirring it, giving it a good mix. Then I'll be transferring this into a double cheesecloth to drain. It's going to drain off the water. Then we'll be left with a thicker akamu paste. Akamu water is so useful and highly medicinal. In Nigeria, akamu water is used to cook and to soak herbs. Akamu water has a high content of probiotics. Let the akamu liquid in the double cheesecloth inside a bowl stay for 3 to 4 hours to drain well. After 4 hours, look at what we have here. A thicker akamu paste. Thicker consistency. The longer it stays to drain, the thicker the paste becomes. With this recipe, you can produce a nutritious and very healthy akamu at home from scratch. You can also decide to commercialize it. Akamu production can make you some cool cash. Here, let me show you how to make your porridge, the akamu porridge. First of all, get the akamu paste, add it into a bowl, add a little quantity of water, use your spoon to dissolve the akamu paste. Dissolve and mix into a lighter and a uniform consistency. Mix properly to make sure it is uniform. Place your water on the fire and bring the water to a boil. After mixing, I'll be adding a little more water. Just like 2 more tablespoons of water. I'll be dissolving very well. Make sure it is uniform and no lumps. After mixing, get the boiling water immediately. Start adding it into the bowl of dissolved akamu paste. Add the water until the akamu becomes thick and forms a creamy, thick and smooth consistency. Use your spoon to mix very well. Stir and mix to combine very well to look creamier and fluffy. Here you have akamu porridge. You can pair and enjoy your akamu porridge with akara, moi moi, bean porridge, or fried plantain. Store your fresh akamu in a tight container inside the freezer for 3 months, or in a container, pour some water over the akamu and change the water daily. That will last you for 2 weeks. Like and share my videos, and remember to subscribe to this channel for more. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.